guys, thank you for joining me for this video. So in today's video, I'm going to do a tutorial on the Tarte Big Dream palette. It's a really nice palette. It has a couple mattes in it, only two. So, I mean, you can do definitely a look with just this palette, but it's nice to actually add a little bit of something else in it. So I added the Urban Decay Naked Basics. So I just thought it'd be nice to add a little bit more something. I didn't use too many out of the Naked Basics palette, but I did already do my foundation and my brows before I started the video. So I used the Neutrogena Hydro Boost foundation and I can't remember it. It'll be in the description what I used for my brows, but I hope that you guys enjoy the video. So let's just get started. Okay, so let's just get started. So I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish primer for your eyes. Not your eyes, the eyes. I'm just going to take a fluffy, this is a Wet n Wild brush, and just go in with Nude from the Naked Basics palette. And I'm just kind of setting that primer. I already did my brows and stuff, like I said. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Tarte palette, and I'm going to take the shade Ambitious. And I'm just going to put that above the crease and on the brow bone with that same brush. Okay. Now in the Naked Basics palette, I'm going to take Instinct and put that on kind of a domed crease brush. And put that into the crease, and then kind of really like smudge it out. I don't know if it's overexposed or not. This headband's kind of hurting my head. I'm just kind of building that up slightly. I don't want like it to be too harsh, but I just need to like have it be the transition, you know, but like a darker transition. Now I'm just going to tap my brush off and just blend that through. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Matte Liquid Eyeshadow in the color Blushing Rose. And I'm going to just take a shadow brush. This is the Wet n Wild shadow brush. And kind of get some on there. You kind of have to work quickly with this because it is supposed to be matte. Hence the name. It's matte, but it the product sticks to it really well. That's what's going on here. Just checking to see how tacky it really is. Now I'm going to take like a kind of a fluffier shadow brush. Which one do I use? This is like a small little shadow brush from Coastal Scents, and I'm going to take the like cranberry shade from the Tarte palette in it's called All In, and I'm going to dust that. I'm going to pack that on top of the e.l.f. shadow. Take another crease brush. Oh, this one's messy. What's up with that? And just blend the two colors together, the crease and the lid color. Now the last Okay, now I'm going to take just another domed crease brush, but this one is a smaller one, and I'm taking the color Go For It. It's a matte brown in the Tarte palette. The Tarte palette, you do not necessarily have to add another palette to it, because it does have your basic matte shades, and so you can, but you just use the matte shades and then just switch up the shimmers. That's, you know, you can totally do that, but I just kind of like to add a little bit more something to it, just to add like dimension and make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, I'm just building this into the crease. Then I'm going to take a stiff brush. Like, it's not a stiff brush, but really densely packed brush from Sony Keshik. It's one of my favorite brushes I've ever purchased, and it's just really nice for blending. So I'm just going to blend with that Ambitious shade from the Tarte palette. Okay, so that is that right there. I'm going to keep the Urban Decay palette open so that I can go back into that palette in a later date. I'm going to take the Almay liquid liner in the color brown. And it's really just a really nice chocolatey brown. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I applied liner and some mascara. I was going to do lashes, but for some reason lashes have been irritating my eyes lately. So I don't really want to play with that. I don't want to play that game. So now I'm going to conceal. Now I'm going to conceal with the Revlon Photo Ready. I've really been liking this. It's nice and kind of creamy, but some people think it's too thick, but I can show you. What I do, I mean, you just really have to use your finger, really. Just kind of use my finger to blend it out. And then I will just take a brush to blend the rest out. Or a beauty blender, but right now I've been using a brush. And then just use, this is a Real Techniques setting brush. It kind of just feathers everything out. Just kind of like how a brush, I go back and forth through brushes and sponges a lot. I don't really have a complete preference. Alright, so today I'm going to use Milani Powder Foundation in the shade Golden Beige, and it doesn't even look beige. I'm going to use my Eco Tools brush to set under my eyes. I'm going to use the same powder that I'm using as for my face, but I'm just going to pat it under my eyes. This is not a very full coverage powder foundation. It's I would say that it goes good over concealer and a primer for a light fresh look, but it's not like a full coverage. Now I am going to take my Too Faced, I'm trying to use this up, Chocolate Soleil bronzer with the kind of a bigger angled blush brush, but we're going to use it for bronzer and contour. It's really hard to get like an accurate, like, it looks dark on there, but not here. I don't know. Sometimes, and then you go and edit and it's not the same. Just do my forehead a little bit. I like this brush because the way that it blends. Alright, and the blush I've been absolutely loving. It's kind of an oldie but a goodie. It's the Luminoso blush from Milani. And I'm going to take another angled blush brush and kind of sweep this back onto my cheeks. And lastly, from face, I'm taking the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter in Molten Gold. And this is a kind of like a highlighting brush, but I've been really liking it for, this is a foundation brush, but I've been liking it for highlight because of the way it's shaped. And I've been taking my highlight a little bit higher, and almost touching the wing of my liner. I'm just going to take the side of the brush and tap it here, and then go lightly down my nose, and go here. And then, because I'm feeling crazy, I'm going to take a little brush and tap some of this under my brow, just slightly under it. Not like too precisely, but all the way just under the brow. And on the inner corner. Now I'm going to take, this is an e.l.f. Flat liner brush. And I'm going to take the color Lethal because it's kind of a dark purple plum. I'm just going to tap my brush into there and run this on the lower lash line. And I really like this brush because you can just wiggle back and forth and it just kind of blends it. I have like 5 of these brushes. I love them so much. It's one of those things that it's like I love it so much that when people are decluttering it, I'm like, give it another chance. Then I'm like, it's not my decision. Stop yelling at the computer. Alright, so I finished my under eye and I applied some more mascara. This is the Revlon Ultra Volume Mascara. It's alright. It's alright. So I'm a little bit torn. I have some lipsticks from Revlon, and then I have some NARS pencils, but I'm really eager to use this NARS pencil right here in the shade Very Mysterious. I don't even know how to say that. Rickin. I don't even know. Can you see that? That's what it says. But I think I'm going to use this. It's the NARS Satin Lip Pencil. Alright, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the Tarte Big Dream palette. It's a really fun palette. Nice little palette with some fun, kind of simple but still kind of crazy colors, I think. Really nice. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.